Hello everyone, I'm Leroy Harris, Programming Librarian here at the New Ulm Public Library, and I'm very happy to welcome you back to our second annual Stories for the Season. This year we've done a great collaboration together with the State Street Theater, NUCAT, and we're very excited to have the Brown County Historical Society joining us this year to provide us with our reading material. All of the readings that you'll be hearing come from the Brown County Historical Archives. And so they'll include letters, personal remembrances, newspaper clippings, as well as some fun recipes. We hope you enjoy these stories for the season.
This article is by Elizabeth Scobie from Sleepy Eye. It's called Gifts of Christmas Past. As I write this ahead of time, for obvious reasons, I can look out at children playing with a ball on a green lawn. Then I recall that the year I received a sled for Christmas, there was no snow. Soon I'll be putting up my little silver tree and hanging it with a lot of colored balls. When I was a small child, things were very different. Then we had a real tree. There were garlands of silver tinsel and one special one of copper tinsel. I had never seen any like it and we used it until it wore out many years later. In school, we strung popcorn and cranberries for the classroom tree. I don't remember candles on school trees, but at home there were little clips to fasten to the ends of branches, and the clips held sockets for special size candles known only as Christmas tree candles. They were alight only when parents were about to watch for danger. As an only child until 9 and a half, I always had candles. Then in 1913, with a little brother learning to walk, we had our first electric lights instead. Somewhere I have pictures of the Christmases and all the gifts for me and my parents, but I can't find them. I do remember a lot. On one there was a fancy doll go-kart with a big doll in it. I had several big dolls and many other sizes, about 20 in all. In addition, there were paper dolls of heavy embossed and colored card with jointed arms and maybe legs too. There was a child's umbrella with a silver and mother-of-pearl handle. I wonder if that was the year that Dad made a set of chairs and a table for the dolls. I seem to have lost the vision I thought I could recall, for I know there were a lot more in the picture, like skis for a doll. One year I wanted a boy doll, and I received a doll dressed like a sailor, but the hair was just the same as a girl doll, which I thought was very strange. That must have been the year of the Red Riding Hood doll, because she wore a red dress and had a long red cape with a detached hood. Another year, there was a big doll. In those days, big girl dolls usually were 19 or 20 inches high, and she had bobbed hair instead of curled hair. Her eyes blinked, her ears were pierced, and her dress was black and white, tiny checks of taffeta with a white lawn and lace pinafore. She wore pink real silk socks and black leather button shoes with high heels. Other dolls included an Eskimo of rough white china to look like fur, a red rubber doll, a Dutch doll, a baby Negro doll, and a big reversible doll, one head white and one head black. And there was a squirrel pelt made into a coat for a very, very small doll. Our apartment on Main Street had doors from one room to another in line the length of the building, which meant from our living room back through other rooms and into the photographic department. When I got a little wind-up train for Christmas, Dad made a long track of lathe with heavy cardboard tacked to the sides for rails, and the train could run as far as its little spring would carry it. There was also a bridge, and someone had to wind it before the bridge. There was a turntable, also of the lathe and card construction. Years later, my brothers got an electric train, and they used to set it up in the dining room. There was plenty of room at one end, and the track ran under Dad's chair, so at mealtime he always had to sit down carefully. My mother was always ready to furnish tiny treats for the doll dishes. I had a white set with cups almost demitasse size. And she would slice a banana into a doll fruit bowl, which had matching doll serving dishes. And then there were the 6 little punch cups. I had no punch bowl, but there are now replicas of the cups with a bowl to match. Among my treasures is a brown pitcher on which the date 1883 is written by the aunt who gave it to me. Before the Scobie family came to America from England, there was a family gathering for Christmas, and each child was given something from the tree. This was her gift.